What did Maxine Nightingale say while playing Riichi Mahjong? Oh, and he's folding, and his name's Yusong. He's gonna break 10 pi as he starts to run. He had 5 han, but his will's not strong. He likes to settle for dirt, maybe some breadcrumbs. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are, folks. It's a beautiful day to be playing Mahjong. I have so much to say at the top of this video, but first, important announcement time. Keep the voice cracking. It's authentic. This Saturday night into Sunday morning, this Sunday at 3 a.m. Pacific, 6 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Eastern, but this Saturday night / Sunday morning, I'm just going to say Sunday morning at 3 a.m., 6 a.m., okay? I'm going to be commentating and live streaming a Yo-Star tournament. It's the Grand Chariot Cup 2025. It's going to be on my Twitch channel, on this YouTube channel. I hope to see you there. I genuinely, we're going to be casting it with Claire, the president and founder of Riichi Nomi. She's great. Hopefully at this time, she's already appeared on this channel already, so we could do like a practice commentary. Oh, Yusong, I bet Yo-Star's not regretting inviting you to do the thing. We don't know that they regret it. We can just assume, okay? So I'll see you there this Sunday, 3 a.m. Pacific, 6 a.m. Eastern. You could stay up Saturday if you'd like. You could wake up early Sunday. But if you're not there, I'll find out. I'll find out. Okay, also, I need to do something that I've never done on the history of this channel before. I'm going to go back into the last game in the logs before we load into this new game. Why? I genuinely have something important to say, okay? This has never been done before. I've literally been thinking about one moment for the last 24 hours. Oh, Yusong, tell me you're obsessed without telling me you're obsessed. Okay, this moment right here, I have been thinking about for the last 24 hours. Why? This is so desperate. Like, why am I playing like I'm so desperate? What is this? Me dating in college? This is not okay. This is not okay. Look, I know we're in last place, but it's by the thinnest of margins. 1,300 points, okay? And I am playing like I'm down 8,000 points. I am playing like I'm down a Hanemon's worth of points. You don't have to do this. Look, I know the onus is on us. Look, things aren't looking great. We're in the dealer seat. We pay out the bozo penalty if left Chumos. Yes. But also, there's no belief in this play. In this decision right here, it is not the decision of someone who has any faith in South 3 or South 4. It is not someone who has any faith they can inch out a hand in South 3 or South 4. And I've been thinking about this for the last 24 hours because I don't, like, why am I playing desperate when I should not be playing desperate? You know what I mean? And genuinely, this is real, okay? So my therapist recently, she just said to me point blank, unprompted, by the way, while I got a triple kill in mid lane, she was like, your core thought is I'm a failure. And I was like, oh my God. But it's also very true. And so I was thinking, you know, every single night, and this is very real. We're starting off on a very sincere note. Every single night, I get really anxious. Without any doubt, I will think to myself, like, oh, Yusong, like, your YouTube channel, you're a failure. Like, like, this isn't good enough, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking to myself, like, what would it take for me to feel like a success? I'd be like, you know, somewhere around like 10K daily views. And guess what? I'm 2/10 of the way there. And why are we playing? Like, why are we playing like we're down? Like there's nothing, you know what I mean? So it was this beautiful, oh, it's woo-woo, oh, yeah, it's nothing. Oh, Yusong's trying to glean too much from the bones he just rolled. But, like, genuinely, like, I've been reflecting on that hand and on my life for, like, 24 hours thinking, why are we so desperate? Why are we playing like we have nothing? We have something. We have something. It's a risk, but you don't have to put in entirely faith that you'll succeed, but you can put some faith in the chance that you'll succeed. Diatribes aside, welcome back. We're in East 1. Hopefully we can apply that in today's game, because guess what? I haven't touched the light of day in so long. It has been 10, no, maybe like 11 or 12 games since we've seen the first place win screen. That's okay. That's okay. By the way, as we start this game today, let me just say this. If you like this song, if you like the genre, consider subscribing. I got new videos every single day. Consider leaving a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous. Brings us to our featured comment of the day. Hannah writes, this won't be easy to admit, but I can hope it can bring some joy to your day. After months of watching your videos, I only very recently realized that you and Yudong are, in fact, the same person. All right, I mean, I don't know what this comment is trying to say, okay? All I know is that me, Yusong, I love corporations. My DMs are open for sponsorships. I think that corporations should have more rights than human beings. I think that these lawmakers, we gotta benefit the job creators. You know what? Oh, the job creators. My friend Yudong, who's not me, I don't agree with this at all. He thinks that people should be paid a living wage. Excuse me? What hogwash, I say? Thank you so much for the feature comment. It did bring me a lot of joy. Thank you so much. That's really, really kind. It's very vulnerable, too. I genuinely appreciate it. I genuinely appreciate it. All right, this hand's okay, right? I'm just moving. I'm making my way downtown, walking fast, chi and even faster. Should have maybe kept the 2 of circles, right? 2 of circles, maybe 2, 3, 4 if I'm going for this Tenhou spectacular. And I think I am going for a Tenhou spectacular right now. What do I want to see? I don't know. Maybe like a 4 of characters or something. Not this. A crosslord, you decided to pawn into the 8 of circles. What does that even mean? Okay. Justin Bieber voice. What do you mean? So what? So what? That song is an earworm, and I listened to it too many times. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. N'est-ce pas? Yeah, this is a good hand as well. What gets us there? 4 of... I mean, I could pawn this for Tenpai. It's not good, but it's like... It's not good, but it's coming along. We gotta get a 10. This, I mean, it's not bad. Tenhou, red 5 Dora. Ooh, sheesh. It's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know what a crosslord is doing. Excusez-moi? Clear. Someone is playing desperate. Someone is playing desperate. Someone is... I don't blame myself for being desperate in college either. It's called being lonely. you ever, but not having a lot of self-esteem. We don't need to get into it. You know, last night it was very vulnerable. I was like reading an old short film script that I'd written in college, and it was about these like 2 music students, two pianists, and their budding friendship, but also like competition and how that can like interfere. And I showed my significant other. It was very vulnerable. You ever do that? You ever like show someone like a piece of writing that you wrote like 10 years ago, and you're like, you sweat down your back so prodigiously that you need to take a shower afterwards? Yeah, that happened. It's nice. I feel like those moments really bring connection. I thought, you know, some of the stuff was like, not cringe, but I was like, oh, if I wrote it again today, I would do almost everything different. But there were some moments I felt like still landed. I remember there was this one dialogue exchange, and you can steal this. I suppose you could steal this, but there's one dialogue exchange that I was still really proud of. One of the characters says to each other, the other one sarcastically, "What are you, really lonely or something?" And the other character earnestly responds, "Yes." And I was like, you know what? Yusong in college, he's not doing everything right, but he's like, he's got the right spirit. You know what I mean? He's got the right spirit. These are rare mental health W's, but I'm like proud of that little rascal. You know what I mean? Not the little rascal, but just a little rascal. Me when younger. The reason that we were on this kick is because I'm in my Posh Spice era, okay? What does that mean? I don't know. I'm in my, I've been watching a lot of classical music lately. Right now, there's this piano competition going on called the Van Cliburn. And by the time that you're watching this, it's going to be over. But the entirety of the competition is on YouTube. They live streamed freaking everything. I mean, I will Riichi here. Like, right? I do Riichi here. Look, I don't like waiting for the 5 of Bamboo. 5 of Bamboo seems horrifically bad. But you know what feels good to wait on? The White Dragon. White Dragon is a career-ending Riichi tile. Like White Dragon, if someone else is going to try to fold here, White Dragon could possibly, very, very realistically come out. So... That's gonna feel okay if it hits. And what's hilarious is that if we draw into a 4 of Bamboo, we can call Khan on the 4 of Bamboo and then show everyone it's impossible for me to have a 3-4 in my hand. So a lot of good stuff could happen with this hand in this dealer's seat. We'll see if Maka likes his Riichi decision. We don't have to, right? You could still win off of the White Dragon even if we don't Riichi. But the paradoxical thing about this is that I feel like the White Dragon comes out more if we Riichi. You know what I mean? East 2, Riichi decision. We'll see what Maka has to say about that. I assume that they like slamming the like and subscribe button. I feel like, you know, we've done enough Maka reviews at this point to get a little bit of that, ultra instinct inside of us. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm in my Posh Spice era. So the reason that I dug up this old script is because we were watching some performances from the Van Cliburn, and it's I was using my monocle and sipping my tea and listening to classical piano. No, it's not like that. It's not like that. But as someone who did a lot of classical piano growing up, it's fun to... I know I'm not really a judge, and I know my opinion is very silly, but it's very... Okay, no one make fun of me for this, okay? It's very exciting to hear someone play a piece that maybe you have played or you have listened to a lot, and you just immediately think, oh, I would have done that differently, or oh, wow, they're doing it in a way that I never would have freaking considered. And of course, when people are playing at this like competition level, it's gonna be much more of the latter than the former, but it's very exciting when you're like, oh, I would do that differently. I would just do that differently. And call it interpretation, call it what you want, but it's just like, you know, that's cool. I don't know. It's just interesting how each human being or how different people can respond to the same piece of music. The point is I'm fancy now. That's right. I do horse racing. I don't know what fancy people do. I sit around and talk about politics. No, that's Udong's domain. All right, we get this nice little Ron from a Crossroads. I mean, I'm ruining a Crossroads day. But like my Riichi is indifferent to whoever deals in. My Riichi is my Riichi. Oh my god. Sorry. What is... It's Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, Green Dragon, maybe one Dora. Left Lord in the Shadow Realm, but has just escaped. I could cut the Dora. You know what's a hilarious draw right now? 8 of characters. 8 of characters would allow us to do a half flush. If I draw 8 of characters, then I genuinely go, I mean, this is kind of interesting too. Are you serious? I mean, I'm 1 tile away from a half flush. If I draw into a 9 of bamboo, it's kind of interesting, right? It'll be all triplets 3 Dora instead. All triplets 2 Dora instead. I don't know. I would Chi here for sure. 5 of characters, 7 of characters. Holy smokes. Are you kidding me? That's disgusting. I mean, this is weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a weird one. What do I want to do right now? I want to pawn into 1 of characters. Pawning into 1 of characters would be tight. I have Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, Green Dragon, half flush, maybe all triplets on top. This is disgusting. This is what happens when you believe in yourself. It's all random chance. I know, but like, I know this is so like oh, what are you gonna do? Yusong, flip open the Knight of Cups? What is this? Is this tarot card reading hour? It's so what if it was? Here's the thing about Mahjong, and I don't believe in this all the time. But I know if I'm having like a bad time in real life, if I'm having like a bad mental health day, I know it's gonna get reflected in the tiles. I just, maybe it's just because when you're sadder, you're less focused, you're more concerned about the commentary, you got more errant thoughts, you can't play as well. Yes, sure, you got me there, buddy. Absolutely, it's probably because of that. But I also think that this game, I mean, Right Lord called Riichi, but like one of characters can still come out, right? One of characters still looks kind of safe to Right Lord. It's Suji Gaming to this 4 of characters that they discarded very early on. I mean, I'm scared right now. I hope they don't steal my Gigantamax Mongon hand. Disgusting. Actually disgusting. No hands. This is disgusting. Green Dragon, Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, half flush, red 5. That's a deal. It's 18k in the bank, no album out. Yep. Yuppers. That's what I'm talking about. I know it's probably random chance and confirmation bias and blah, 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 blah. I know. But I genuinely think I think this game reflects something. I'm not trying to say this is the only reason I play this game. No, this is like 2% of the reason that I play this game. Like some milks I know. You know what I mean? I don't really have a preference on like 2% milk. I'm kind of lactose intolerant. So give me like an almond milk, I suppose. But anyway, you know, sometimes you just need like a signal that, hey, you're not doing that well. And sometimes the game that you play or the music that you listen to or the music that you play yourself, like it can be a nice reflection of that, you know? So anyway, this hand, I don't think this hand is destined to win. I don't think that we ever open up. I don't think we ever pawn in Chi. I think that someone else is going to call Riichi here, and we are going to expertly fold with the West Wind. Get this, followed by the West Wind. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We have to be a little bit careful around our circle suit tiles. Of course, after all, the 7 of circles is the Dora. It's a little bit of death emanating from this 4-6 shape if we have to discard it later into the game. If we draw into a 5 of circles, Omega Pog. So Pog, the club cannot even handle me right now. That's very, very Pog indeed. But if we draw into anything else, Not sure about that one. 7 of characters is actually a perfectly safe discard right now. Have I looked at everyone's match history? Let me just take a peek. Again, Master 3-star, recently in the Shadow Realm, recently escaped because of good behavior. A Crossword Master 1-star, down in the dumps, and I'm not gonna make any diagnosis about anyone else's mental health. That's irresponsible. And then Right Lord is a Saint 1-star player with a Sanrio drip. Okay, fair enough. You're just gaming right now. I drew into the Dora. This is like weirdly coming together, but I don't know. I'm not a believer. This is not a song from the Shrek soundtrack, okay? I'm not a real believer in this hand. How am I doing outside of the game today? Thank you so much for asking. Today is a big day. We're gonna go shopping at a mall. Not for myself, but my significant other. She's doing like a work event soon, and it's like, oh, we should get some like nice work shoes. And you're like, oh, Yusong, how are you feeling about that? I'm actually like giga hyped. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like being in a mall. I know. Yudong would probably judge me for that opinion. A different person. Yudong would probably judge me for that opinion. Oh, you build these mausoleums for consumerism. Yeah. It's a Yudong opinion for sure. But like, I'm actually very excited. Why? Because the mall has like a nice little like bakery. The mall has a nice, you know, I could get like a lemon iced tea or something there. Oh my goodness. Just thinking about that gets me raring to go. So that's very exciting. And I might go to a retro game store today. I know, I've really appreciated the discourse on this channel. Like, you saw, like, you know, a lot of people have said, like, you know, you can do what you want, but, like, me personally, because I asked for people's opinions. I was not just, this is not just, like, you know, raw backseating. I asked for people's opinions, and people were like, Yusong, like, personally, I wouldn't sell my old childhood video games. They carry a lot of, you know, emotional weight for me. Hang on. I cut the Vivian Westwind here, right? 2 of circles. How do I feel about this? I fear that left lord is going. I fear fear itself and that left lord is going for the half flush in the circles here. So I'm trying to think. Okay, 1 of characters. Sure. Oh my god, right lord. Yes, queen. I will discard the 1 of characters as well. Maybe right lord sees something that we don't. Maybe right lord has like a triplet of the 2 of characters or something. I don't really understand. Either that or they have none safe tiles left beef. Like they could just have like nothing right now. 4 of bamboo passes. Do you change your hand? You do change your hand. So technically 4 of bamboo could deal in now. I don't think it does, but like it could, you know? And we drew into 3 Dora. Hilarious. Okay, and then Right Lord calls Riichi. Very spicy indeed. So 3 of bamboo is safe for everyone. 2 of bamboo is safe for everyone. We are gaming right now, folks. We are gaming right now. So we don't want, if possible, 3, 2, 1, 0. I don't want anyone... I mean, I don't want Right Lord. I don't want a Crosslord to have the last possible draw. So do I pawn here? If a Crosslord had, if Right Lord had discarded like 4 of bamboo, I pawn there. I mean, I would rather a Crosslord have the last draw. If someone's going to come back into the game, a Crosslord should, right? So anyway, weirdo situation, but we give up the dealer's seat. Bob's your uncle. The game moves along. 2nd place and 3rd place are tied right now. That's kind of good for me in the sense that, he's about to tunnel vision. That's kind of good for me in the sense that, you know, they might be playing a game of inches right now. Like left lord might be content winning with a 1 hand, and I am content just seeing the game schmoove along. Should have maybe cut the 9 of bamboo there instead of the Eastwind. That's on me. That's definitely on me. If I'm punished here by drawing the Eastwind, I accept that responsibility. And then the east one we can keep as like a safer tile for later too. All right, I'm happy with my honor tiles. Was thinking about the half outside, full outside hand for a second, but I don't think that that's the right move. A Crosslord, maybe just trying to live long enough to see the light of the dealer seat. Pawning into a red dragon, discarding some gas early on with the 5 of bamboo. But anyway, yeah, we're mall walking. Call me Matt Gorley. Is that an apt reference? But we're gonna be doing a little bit of a gaming in a mall. And oh yeah, people were saying like, Yusong, I personally would not sell my old video games, and I'm like, I hear that. I genuinely hear that. Like some of these games I will never sell, but I might go and try to buy a Pokemon White or a Pokemon Black. Now, here's the thing. I'm planning, and by the time that this video comes out, you might be banging on the bookcase yelling, Murph, this is a incongruous timeline, okay? Here's my thinking, because I've never played Pokemon Black or White, or Black 2 or White 2. So my plan is to play White and then Black 2, so I can get a little bit of a little bit of a taste for both of them. And the reason that I want to end on Black 2 is because I googled it for a second, and this is mild spoilers for the game. This is not for the plot, but just for the decks, I suppose. Black 2 has Latios in it, and that's exciting. Latios, one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it's a cool dragon. I think it's a very cool dragon. Oh, drag these? No, it's not like that. Okay, it's just like a well-designed psychic dragon type. You don't see Latios and it doesn't bring you some amount of joy? All right, we've had different childhoods. There's no neither of us are villains here. We're not at fault. Yo, can I tell you something? I gotta start on my library grind. I got so nervous saying library. Because some people will say library, but that's like you're missing a whole letter in there, and then you get made fun of on the internet. Look, I didn't make the rules. I am just merely reflecting my own insecurities right now. I gotta get on my library grind, okay? Because recently, my significant other, she's had a library card for so long, and she was telling me she came home from the library just with a stack of books, and half of the book. I hope she doesn't mind putting her on blast, but like was like Free-Ren the manga, which I also want to read. I also want to read Free-Ren. I got her the first volume as a gift some time ago, but I want to be reading Free-Ren. I don't know if this is. I don't really know what's going on here. I mean, like, the 3 of Bamboo I'm not really pogged on keeping. It's not really got me hooked on phonics, if you know what I mean. High on Potnoose, even. I don't like this. I should have cut the 3 there and kept the 9 as a safe tile. But I don't really like this. A little bit of an awkward situation. Crosslord in the dealer seat. They have not called Riichi or anything yet. Right Lord called Pawn. I don't think anyone's going for a flush. Maybe a Crosslord in the character suit. It doesn't really seem like it anymore. And that Nolan Northwind discard at the start gives me a little bit of pause. Could do this, right? Just move towards a little bit of Tanya. I mean, when has that ever hurt me in my entire life? Just this complete absence of safe tiles in my hand? All right, fine. So she got like a stack of Free-Ren, and then like a book about like Irish history. She's like she has this weird hobby of wanting to learn about the world, and it makes me insecure. It makes me insecure because I'm like, oh, I should be learning more about the world. I should be learning more about the world. But anyway, I want to get a library card now. Why? Because they got Naruto there. They got a great manga selection. He was telling me they got a gigantic manga selection, and they got a device there where you can take out books without even having to talk to another human being. Oh my goodness. Introvert's dream. Introvert's dream, folks. All right, a Crosslord called Chi. Probably just a Tanya hand. This hand is, I mean, my hand is good. Tanya, Red 5, Dora. It's not amazing. The 7 of Circles is probably going to be very, very hard to come by. Yeah, it's not amazing. And then Right Lord just has Prevalent Wind. They could have a few copies of the Dora too. So I don't know, a little bit of a weirdo situation. And Right Lord's gonna win. A Crosslord, I feel bad for you. I genuinely feel bad for you. You're just trying to stake your claim in the dealer seat. And Right Lord is Saint level player, 1876, U.S. history posting maybe. Is slurping right now. Right Lord definitely slurping a little bit. Okay. What do I have right now? I mean, this is the messed up part. We are very rarely in this situation, but I can rest on my laurels a little bit, which is not something that you want to do in real life. But like right now, we don't need to be pushing the envelope right now. A idiom that I truly do not understand. Who cares about pushing? Do they just mean pushing it into the mailbox? Whatever. We'll never know. But we can let everyone else. We can let them eat cake. You know what I mean? We can let them kind of duke it out, and we just hope that we have enough of a lead. And if we don't deal in for the rest of the game, like the only way we lose this lead is if we deal direct hit. Like we ourselves directly deal into someone else, right? That is like the worst case scenario for your boy. This is dangerous but good. It's like close to the 7 of Bamboo, the Dora. That's what scares me and excites me about the 9 of Bamboo. We could also go Tanya with this hand. It's not impossible to go Tanya. 3 of Circles, 4 of Bamboo would certainly help a lot in that respect. Maybe even like a 5, 6, 7 Sanshokes. Yeah, I hate to say it, but Sanshokes is definitely on the table right now. Drawing into, we need a pair right now. Drawing into a 4 or a 7 of characters, that would also go pretty effing hard. 4-5, sure, absolutely, absolutely. It's a safe. The 2 of circles is safe for Right Lord, and we get to upgrade to a double-sided banger. Good. Now 9 of characters can still deal into Right Lord, right? Like just because they have their. Okay, that's really good, right? Nespa, isn't this like really effing good? Isn't this really effing good? We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. I would happily chi into a 4 of bamboo right now. And if I get into Tenpai, there is no universe where I actually call Riichi. There's just no universe in which I call Riichi. I am fine throwing away the 3 of circles right now. It's Suji Gaming. They're not waiting with a 4-5, and they're not waiting with a 1-2. I mean, they could be waiting with a 1-2, but that would be so weird early on if they had a 1-2-2 shape, and then like early on when your hand is just like all-encompassing garbage, you cut the 2. That would be weird. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying that I haven't done anything. Maybe they're distracted by their own YouTube commentary as well. It could happen, but it would be strange. It would be strange. All right, let's get a 4 of bamboo. Can't really cheat that one. Now that's really good. Now that's really good. Am I ever allowed to discard the 3 of bamboo? I mean, the interesting thing about this hand is like, how could it get me into trouble, right? They're not calling Riichi, so they have Sea Wind. Wow. And it's coming strong, you gotta get it, Pinfu, where we started from. In Tenpai, baby, with a safe tile. I might still fold this hand. A crosser with the Riichi? Now I'm 100% folding this hand. I'm 100%. Unless I win right now and ruin a crossword's life, I 100% fold this hand. Yep, okay. And then Red Dragon. Okay, Red Dragon, I'll stay in there. Red Dragon, I'm staying in there. I'm staying in there. Oh, crossword, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Lady Yuna. Oh my goodness. Polly, pull up the Via Purifico soundtrack from Final Fantasy X. A banger piano piece if you've ever heard it. If you genuinely, if you want a melancholic way to spend the afternoon, holy moly. This, even if you have never played Final Fantasy X, if you just like piano in general, the song in that game, the soundtrack, Via Purifico, Purifico. Via Purifico, holy moly. It's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life. It's so effing good. I really like that song on the soundtrack. I love that game soundtrack so much. When in high school, I asked my parents for like, I think we bought it off of eBay, like the full soundtrack on CDs, and it was all in Japanese. It came from Japan. I love that soundtrack. I love that soundtrack. And then I put all the songs from the CD onto my iPod. Hashtag crusty and dusty. All right, it's okay. It's okay. We're all okay. And we're all okay. 7 of circles is actually kind of nice here. I won't lie to you. 7 of circles is kind of nice here. I mean, I want to be a Tanya Terry through and through. I want to be a Tanya Terry. How about you? But this is a weird one. Also, in the dealer seat, I think it kind of behooves us. Funny word to say. I think it kind of behooves us to just like fold. You know what I mean? Keep like a large swath of safe tiles. So I mean, 9 of circles safe towards 2 players. I guess that feels pretty good. Wouldn't hate like a Nolan Northwind, like this 8 of characters. The upside of this 8 of characters versus, which is almost nothing, versus like a Nolan Northwind right now, which is a nice safe tiles. I don't know. If I draw back into any of these honor tiles, I will cut the 8 of characters instead. I think having a safe tile is like infinitely better for protecting our lead. All right. I mean, how many tiles are we from Tenpai? 1, technically. If we draw into a 7 of circles, I actually slam the like and subscribe. Otherwise, we can't win. Yeah, I don't think I want that. I don't think I want this. This is a little bit spicy. Left Lord is going for a half flush in the Bozo suit. I wasn't familiar with your game, Left Lord. Left Lord going for a half flush in the bamboo suit. A little bit spooky scary. Wouldn't be surprised to see like a chi or something here. They're thinking about it. They're genuinely thinking about it. It's a pawn, okay? I could myself chi in this position. You know what I mean? I could myself chi in this position. What about that is confusing to you? But shouldn't I just keep my hand closed? Because, yeah. I think ultimately I should just keep my hand. Just put the tiles in the bag, dude. Like, we want the maximum amount of tiles to fold with. And it's not like the 4 or the 7 is ever going to be a safe tile. But, like, we could dream. A boy can dream. A crosser not giving up. I genuinely respect the frick out of this. And this is not bad. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, Yusong, shouldn't they be keeping their hand closed, shooting for the moon, trying to call Riichi with every single possible fiber of their being? Because they need big hands, and typically closed hands, hands that call Riichi, are the big hands that you're looking for. I hear you, and that's good thinking, right? But they also have a dealer seat left in South 4, and that is probably where you make your last stand. That is probably where the last stand just occurs. What am I, a League of Legends tournament? Okay. We could draw into a 3 of circles here, and then suddenly the 1-3-5 shape isn't even that bad. You know me, I'm thinking about it. If a 6 of bamboo, okay, yeah, that's probably what pushes me over the edge. I think that now we can just start pawning. I mean, for like a quick kill Tenhou, it's kind of interesting to say. It's kind of interesting to think about. The only thing that I'm really worried about is getting the 6 of bamboo, right? Because if we ever draw into a 9 of bamboo and we have already pawned or something or cheat or something, like, yeah, it's so effing awkward. Oh, buddy. Okay. I mean, 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's interesting. I want to keep a safe tile. I would in this hand, I 100% cheat for the 6 of bamboo. Like that is, I don't know if I pawn for the 3 or the 5 of characters, but I 100% cheat for the 6 of bamboo. I think that just guarantees us the effing moon. You know what I mean? We just, okay. Really nice, right? Like that's really, really nice. And I don't even want to discard the 5 because now we can still accept the 4. All right, weird position to be in, but I like it. I like this one. I like this one. There are many like it, but this one is mine. 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. Yeah, but like I need us to not get hung up on this, okay? I need us to not get stuck on this idea of freaking Sanshoku right now. So why do the thing that I just did? Well, now we have a perfect Ishan 10, right? We have a pair, a double-sided weight, and an Omega chunk. So no matter how we get into Tenpai right now, we can end on a double-sided weight, and that is the power of a perfect Ishan 10. What is the Dora? It's a Southwind. Right Lord cuts the Southwind. That is perfect. It is my fault for not having looked at the Dora once in this entire game. That's on me. That's definitely on me. Okay, 4 of characters would have actually gotten us into Tenpai. F. Huge F in the chat, please. Do I still cheat into 6 of bamboo? Absolutely. Absolutely. I cheat with the 5, 7, then I cut the 8. And then it makes other people think that, oh, Yusong doesn't have anything. 4, 5, 6 Sanshoku? Oh my god, I could have maybe schmooved towards the Sanshoku. That's my bad. That's genuinely my bad. That's genuinely my bad. I should have cut the 7 there instead of the 4. It's the 7 is even a safer tile. Okay. Missing a little bit of Sanshoku here. That's okay. I don't have a safe tile in my hand. That's a little bit spicy. It's just the tiniest bit spicy. It's fine. What is this? The orange chicken at Panda Express? I actually disagree with that joke because I think that the orange chicken at Panda Express, sometimes they're putting way too much heat on that thing. Yusong, you know that's like the most like non-spicy milk toast. You have not gone to the same Panda Expresses as I have, and it honestly shows. It honestly is very, very obvious through this discourse. Almost knocked over my tea right now. Spilling the tea, but not in a way that is about gossip at all. Okay, 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. Yeah, I don't think that's that good either. I could have had like a myriad of different Sanshokus in this hand. I should have been paying a little bit more attention to that. I think I should have been paying a little bit more attention to that. It's a kind of a silent round. So we see 3 copies of the Dora and 2 red 5s. I know no one has anything of value. I see 3 red 5s. Oh my god. Okay, so this is a weird situation where I'm like, unless someone has a 4 concealed triplets Yakuman, like, we have no reason to be scared. Like, we genuinely have no reason to be scared. We can play this hand super aggressively. All the Dora are gone. All the red 5s are, guess what? In my freaking hand. Can I chi it like this? Can I chi 5, 7 and then cut the 8? I can. Okay. I guess that's still weird because it shows other people that I did have like a... I don't know. I'm just hoping that this is a little bit more inconspicuous somehow. I don't really know. So this is Tenhou 3 red 5. Tenhou 3 red 5. Oh my god, this is also Sanshoku. Okay, this is one of the Sanshokus of all time. This is so undeserved. This is so undeserved. 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. We made it. Wow, we were scared the whole time, and we still could do Sanshoku, and I didn't even know. Oh, tell me you deserve to be in the Jade Room without telling me you deserve to be in the Jade Room, buddy. I mean, I'm gonna cut this. If I deal into someone else, like, honestly, so be it. I know that they don't have anything. I know you don't have anything. You're just shooting blanks right now. Yep. Pinfu only. Like, we see all the Dora, we see all the red 5s. 4 concealed triplets is the only way, and maybe, but it's, you know, I'm not gonna bank on the fact that I'm gonna get hit by a meteor, you know? All right, this hand. You know what I could just do with this hand? I could just start cutting like red 5 and something stupid. You know what I mean? I don't even hate that idea. Someone else is gonna call Riichi. Like left lord and right lord, they understand the assignment. They just want to win with a 2 or a 3 on hand. And so like I don't anticipate this game going long without someone calling a Riichi, just trying to end the game in second or third. So I think that that's going to be really, really interesting. I think that's probably our best out, if you will. So what am I doing here? I'm going to keep some of my honor tiles. Look, I know they're not the safest thing in the world. If I deal in with a white dragon, it might be painful. Now I get to keep the red dragon as a safe tile. Yeah, that feels pretty good. Eastwind, I know it only benefits a crossword, so that'll feel pretty good. If we get into Tenpai for a random Tanyao, that's fine. Okay, Right Lord has just pawned into the white dragon. You know what we could do? Genuinely, we could try to feed Right Lord. Take this 5 of circles, and I might genuinely try. I might give him a few tiles until they're in Tenpai. Like I don't think that they have the door or anything weird like that. Oh, but our hand is like good now. Okay, awkward. A little bit awkward. Just the teeniest bit awkward. But like, do I want to win? I don't even know if I want to win. And they don't have any Dora. So what don't they have? They don't have a triplet of the Dora. They have a white dragon. They don't have 3 big dragons. They don't have 3 little dragons either, unless this tile deals in. So I think we're in a decent chilling position. I think we're in a DCP right now, a decent chilling position. What do we want to see in this hand? I guess like a 6 of characters would go pretty hard. I cut this, and then if I get into Tenpai, I'll cut this. It's not bad. Triple-sided weight here in the character suit. 2 of bamboo. Maybe we're just feeding Right Lord right now. It doesn't really matter. Friends, it's been an honor. It's been an honor today. Thank you for letting me talk my ass. I mean, maybe I'm counting my chickens before they hatch, but like, thank you for letting me talk my ass at the start of this video. It feels nice to share some vulnerable stuff. And if anyone makes fun of me, I'll toss you in the brig. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I know that Tenpai, yeah, I know why the cage bird is a little bit hesitant right now. Could call Riichi as well. I don't think we need to, but it's also fun to call Riichi. I chi, by the way, into a, no, not this. No, never. Actually, never. Like, I don't want to, I don't know. If we deal into someone, it's fine. I don't think, the point is, I don't think we can lose this game very, very easily. I should be knocking on more wood. I should be a little bit more cautious. Trust me, I'm not like, I know we could still probably lose this game. I don't want to. I hope that that's very, very clear in me keeping the red dragon. So how do we play this hand? I think that if we can't, okay, 7 of characters is safe. But if we can chi into a 6 of characters, I feel like that's pretty good. And then we still have safe outs to Right Lord, right? I see 1 red 5, and Right Lord is chi-ing right now. Okay, it's absolutely fine. If you want to end this game with a white dragon, maybe 1 red 5 hand. Hey, Bob's your uncle. Don't let me stop you. That is a totally fine way to play this game called Riichi Mahjong. Not gonna pawn that one. Would still allow me to end in Tenpai, don't get me wrong, but or to be in Tenpai, but then I'm single tile Yorking it for 1 copy of the 7 of characters. Not quite my tempo. Genuinely not quite my tempo. Could be dealing into Right Lord, okay, and I'm not dealing into Right Lord. Sanshoku half outside hand still does not get them there. Still does not knock me out of first place. So I think we're chilling. This is how you know. This is how you know it's been a while. I don't know what to talk about when we're winning. That's just true. A crosser with the Riichi, and if there's darkness at the table, Right Lord wins. A crosser is going to try to stake their claim, though. If I see the 6 of characters, I still chi here. I absolutely still chi here. I try to end the game. I just try to end the game, I think. Waiting on the 2 or the 5 doesn't seem that great. 2 of the 2s are already gone. Well, 3 of the 5s are left. Maybe Right Lord cuts that. I mean, that is just what a bountiful gift this all is. This is un-effing believable. Crossroad, I'm so sorry if I got to do it to you. By the way, if I don't draw any of these tiles, oops. If I don't draw any of these tiles, I fold. I fold with the 6 of characters. I fold with the 3 of characters, right? So a lot that we still could have done there. So that feels great. That feels honestly, I can't believe it. Take a bow. Oh my god. And all I have written down is 1 Maka decision. The VOD review is gonna go fast. What are we? The Baus FFXIV Dream and Los Ratones plus 159, baby. Plus 159. What did we learn today? Don't play desperate. Like, just believe in yourself. It's a mentality shift, and I don't know. It could just be variance, but like, oh no, worst case scenario, you play with like a good mindset. Oh no, you lose with a good mindset. You lose believing in yourself a little bit more. You know, what's so wrong about that? East 2, Riichi decision. Let's see it, folks. Let's see it. East 2, there was a Riichi decision. Oh yeah, to Yorkin it on the white dragon or the. Hang on, do they ever want me to do anything different here? No, they love my decision making. They love my decision making. And then the Riichi, the overwhelming Riichi. Yep, overwhelmingly fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. This Riichi, Poggy, and then the sumo Hanemon in the dealer seat was disgusting. The sumo Hanemon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then let me just see that last round. I need to see that. I need to see the last round. You're gaming. You're just trying to get into Tenpai. Fine. Arguable. Genuinely arguable. I don't think you're even playing that poorly. I genuinely... Wow. I don't think that you're playing that poorly at all. Yes. Really, really nice decision making. Oh my god. This is horrific. Oh my god. This is... I mean, I can't even blame them. So then they call the Riichi. Triple-sided weight. 147 in the character suit. If I lost this hand, you would never hear from me again. Like, this is... And then look at that. That is gross. That is so gross. That is so gross. Any other large and in-charge deal-ins? This was a yeah. So they ended up cutting the white dragon finally. Why? They have a double-sided, a double pair weight in the circle suit. I mean, they like the discard here as well. They just like it. You have none. Oh my god. You'd have to break up a... But tell me that, like, I don't mean to disagree with our robot overlords, but like, okay, you're in Tenpai for what? Like, this is dangerous. This is a live tile. Call me paranoid, but like, I am paranoid. I know we have the gift of hindsight with us right now, but like, you're telling me 3 doesn't inspire some joy, 4 doesn't inspire some joy? Just honestly, only for exhaustive draw? When 1 Dora is visible, 1 red 5 is visible, someone could still have a decent sized hand. I don't know. If it were me, I would fold this. Like, maybe I wouldn't. I'd be like, it's the white dragon. What are the chances? But then, like, I don't like this double pair weight. I just, for exhaustive draw penalty, I just don't know. I just don't know. It's a weird situation. Let me know in the comment section what you would do here. Probably pushing is fine. It's hard to say because we all have the benefit of hindsight, right? So no one wants to be like the dope that's like, I'd still push here. But like, I'm pushing there is fine. I can't even come down that hard being like, this is objectively wrong or anything. But it's a spicy situation nonetheless. Folks, that is going to do it for today's video. If you like the song or you like the genre, consider leaving a like and a comment. It helps out the channel such a great deal. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. People never have to like or comment, and the fact that people do, you know, means the world to me. It means the world to me. You can also subscribe. I got new videos every single day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and the VOD channel, in case you can't ever make it live. Whenever I stream Mahjong on Twitch, I'll also dual stream it on YouTube, so you can keep your eyes and ears peeled here if that's what you're into. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.